Mackay in North Carolina. Welcome to the Line of Fire. Yep.
I had another question about cussing, because I've come across a lot of Christians, like content creators who are Christian who cuss, and I don't know if I asked you this question before. I might have, but they also say the prophets cuss and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's okay. I recently was told by a pastor friend of mine, former pastor, now podcaster, I guess with a pretty big audience. And he says that the Holy Spirit led him to use profanity so he could reach the world better. It's like, well, why don't you weave some porn in too? You get a lot more worldly people watching if you do that. I mean, that stuff is so abhorrent and abominable and unchristian and immature and unholy. You don't become like the world to win the world. That's like you're a fitness trainer. It's like, you know what? I'm going to become really obese so I can help obese people. No, the way you can help someone who's obese is by being fit yourself and helping them to become fit. I think I'm going to become an alcoholic, drink more so I can help those who are alcoholics. No, the way we can help an alcoholic is by being sober. So this, of course, is complete nonsense, and it's just an excuse for carnality. The prophets, did they use profanity? No. They might talk about, for example, urinating in terms that would be, very direct, right? Urinating against a wall. And the King James translates it one way that we wouldn't say it today. But the Hebrew there's nothing profane about it, all right? Paul gives us this guideline, Ephesians 4:29. Let no unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. Profanity does not do that. Then Paul says, but sexual immorality, same thing, Ephesians now the 5th chapter, and all impurity or covetousness must not even be named among you, as is proper among the saints. Let there be no filthiness, nor foolish talk, nor crude joking, which are out of place, but instead let there be thanksgiving. So it's very clear that the words that come out of our mouths should be edifying, should be God-glorifying, should bring grace to the hearers. And the very fact that certain words are recognized as profane. So what does it say profanity in the Bible? Our culture recognizes words that are unacceptable. And you don't find those words used. You say, well, Philippians 3, when Paul's talking about, all my righteousness is just like dung. It's more like crap. And, okay. Even if you go there, he's not using profanity. All right? It's very, very different. And that's why everything I'm saying on the air right now, we could air on primetime TV or daytime TV for children, and nothing would be bleeped out. But if I was using profanity, it would be bleeped out. There are cultural things that are recognized. So let nothing unwholesome proceed from your mouth, but that which is going to minister grace to the hearers. All this is just an excuse for carnality. People say, I'm going to show how spiritual. See, I'm spiritual, but not religious. And they'll in the middle of worship drop some profane thing, or after worship sit around and drop F-bombs. All that is carnality from people whose lives are not fully right with God and are not walking in holiness. It is that simple. It does not glorify the Lord. It is an outlet for the flesh, and it is ultimately destructive. It does not help anybody draw closer to Jesus. Hey, friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, click on one of the boxes on the screen, check out another one of our videos, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. We discovered that about 60% of you that are watching our videos aren't subscribers, so subscribe today. Doesn't cost you a dime. And if you want to support our work, Line of Fire, and all the things that we do, follow one of the links on the screen below.